Cone Kong, the Scary Ice Cream Giant, by Daniel Pinkwater, illustrated by Jill Pinkwater. Captain Charles Handsome is famous for having adventures. This time he is taking his ship, the Bouncing Betty Beautiful, to Spooky Gull Island. The ship is named after his girlfriend, Bouncing Betty Beautiful, a pretty young walrus. The simple islanders of Gull Island are all afraid of the Great Cone, an ice cream cone of spectacular size. Captain Charles Handsome is not afraid. "I will capture this cone," he says. "Come, Bouncing Betty Beautiful, let us go into the jungle." But Captain Charles Handsome and his crew are afraid of Cone. When they meet him, they run away. But Bouncing Betty Beautiful is not afraid. "Look, he's a nice ice cream cone," Bouncing Betty Beautiful says. The great cone picks her up and is about to run deeper into the jungle with her. But Captain Charles Handsome and his crew come back. They spray Cone with whipped cream. This confuses the gigantic wild ice cream cone, and they are able to tie him with ropes. When the Bouncing Betty Beautiful steams into the harbor, the people of Big City crowd around to see. "Look, Captain Charles Handsome has gone on another adventure and brought back a giant wild beast. What do you call him, Captain?" "I call him Cone Kong," Captain Charles Handsome says. "Come to the Ice Palace Theater on Tuesday. I will show him to everyone." The newspapers have headlines. "Adventurer captures giant ice cream cone. We'll show him at Ice Palace the Theater on Tuesday." The people of the big city talk of nothing but the great beast ice cream cone and can hardly wait for Tuesday. Tuesday night comes. Everyone goes to the Ice Palace Theater. There are bright lights. Bands are playing. People are eating popcorn and stamping their feet. Finally, the curtains open. Cone Kong is in chains. Captain Charles Handsome stands before him. "I present to you Cone Kong," he says. There are reporters. "How did you catch him? What flavor is he? Why doesn't he melt?" They shout their questions. There are cameras. Bright lights come on. People want pictures of Cone. Cone does not like the lights. "Please, please, no lights," Captain Charles Handsome shouts. But it's too late. Cone Kong breaks his chains. He is free. He is free! Cone Kong runs out of the theater and into the night. Later, Bouncing Betty Beautiful is in her fancy apartment talking to Captain Charles Handsome. "So, where do you suppose Cone Kong went?" she asks. Just then, Cone Kong appears at her window. He grabs Bouncing Betty Beautiful and carries her with him. He is climbing the Igloo Tower, the tallest building in the big city. "Save her! Save Bouncing Betty Beautiful!" The citizens of the big city try to distract Cone Kong by throwing chocolate sprinkles and crushed peanuts at him. At the very top of the Igloo Tower, Cone Kong carefully puts Bouncing Betty Beautiful down so he can fend off the sprinkles. But he loses his balance. He teeters. He falls. Cone Kong is falling. Falling. Will he go splat? Will he go glumph? No, he bounces. He bounces down the street. He bounces on the Bouncing Betty Beautiful, not the Walrus Girl, the ship, and sets sail for Gull Island. Captain Charles Handsome watches the ship sail out of sight. Cone Kong has escaped, he says. The biggest ice cream cone ever known. We never even learned what flavor he was. It was bouncing that saved the beast.